Welcome to MD Quickfire Podcast with Matt and Emily.
We have Hug Agency and Hug Academy. So Hug Academy is a financial education platform that companies use as an employee incentive. So it teaches you everything about personal wealth, like budget management, but also how to grow your wealth and then also investing them in for the future. We're a social impact company, so we're all about redistributing wealth through education and the other side of our company, recruitment. So if companies use us as a recruitment tool, we gift our profits into those asset portfolios of all the employees in the company. So as the company grows, the staff directly benefit. So the agency side is what I run, which is the recruitment side of the business.
How long have you been in business for, doing this?
Around 2 years. Actually, I owned Chester Recruitment previously, and Hug came along and bought the company, so we merged about a year ago.
Where did the name Hug come from?
You're asking the wrong person. We have two founders, Ian Seddon and Paul Sweeney. They both come from incredibly high-end jobs, and I think it was Paul Sweeney, who's our CEO, who came up with the name many, many years ago. So it's been a long-term project for them.
What's the most challenging thing about what you do day to day?
Convincing people that recruitment isn't evil and that we're not all the same. Hug Agency is very, very different. Recruitment, I think we all agree, is a broken industry. It's not fit for purpose. And instead of moaning about it and complaining, we're trying really, really hard to change it and improve it. So little things like our consultants aren't salespeople. You know, the only training a recruitment consultant will get when they join an agency is sales. They don't get trained on how to look at CVs, how to read CVs, how to look at career growth, or even empathize with candidates. It's all about the next sale. We're very, very different. We're very high tech. We're AI driven. And we give our training to our consultants purely on recruitment, absolutely no sales whatsoever.
Within recruitment, in my opinion, I would think you get a lot of rejection. And how do you deal with that?
It's got to be positive. You know, it's the old-fashioned sandwich. You know, a good thing, a bad thing, and a good thing. If you leave them on the negative, it can stay with them for a very, very long time. I've never come across someone who I've rejected that I haven't been able to put in a better situation because they came across my desk. So they might not have got the job that they wanted, but they're in a better situation to get the job they want because they work with me.
What is your end goal? What are you looking to achieve in the next 5 years?
To grow Hug. Hug is, we're all about redistribution of wealth. We understand that financial education is not taught properly in schools. We also think that the IFAs have a corner of the market that should be open to everybody. So we want to teach people to how to look after their own money instead of having to go to other people and pay quite large fees when they can be doing it themselves. But really just to get everyone from the janitor all the way up to the CEO to be able to grow their wealth, invest it, to look after their families and to look after their communities.
So how can we help you then with your goal?
Really, I imagine everyone will say the same thing. It's introductions. You know, we want to talk to companies that really value their staff. Also, people that are struggling to recruit or struggling to retain those staff. We have solutions for that. But we're not recruiters in a way that you must use us as a recruitment company. Companies that are happy to do the recruitment themselves, but just want a handhold. Maybe they want an audit on their processes. Maybe they want some hints and tips. We've got packages that are available. So again, unlike other recruitment companies, we don't necessarily want to do the recruitment for them. We want to be able to audit their processes as well.
So anybody listen, how could they get hold of yourself or Hug Academy? So
they can go online to hug.academy or hug.agency, or they can email me directly at owen@hug.agency. And that's Owen, Owain.
Thank you.
Are you on all social media platforms?
We are, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. For your random question then, have you ever done 100 miles an hour in a car?
I drive a Land Rover Defender, and if it goes over 65, it shakes. I think the closest I've got is about 75. Previously, luckily with company cars, I had a beautiful Volvo estate, And it was one of those, you touch the accelerator and you don't realise you're doing 85 miles an hour. But of course not, it's against the law.
What's the fastest you've done?
120.
Oh, 125.
In Vauxhall Vectra. 125.
Yeah.
Really? In the UK?
Yeah.
Wow.
What
Please
car
come
was
knocking
it?
at the door now.
I can't think of the car. A Seat Cupra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's scary. I've gotten too used to driving a Defender now. I got into someone's BMW and I felt like I was way too close to the ground when I'm up here in the sky. So I'll stick with my Defender and do 60 mile an hour everywhere.
Thank you so much for coming on. It's been an absolute
you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You've been listening to MD Quickfire Podcast. To sponsor our show or appear as a guest, visit us at mdfitout.co.uk.